just walked into the scene. All right, girl, let's talk a little bit. Cool?
Mhm.
You know, proud of you. You just got some achievements here lately, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
What'd you get?
I got 10 foot at my last meet.
You got 10 foot?
Yeah.
What have you been doing?
Consistently I've been doing 9, but every once in a while I'd get 9.6.
Okay. Now you're how old?
I'm 15.
15, and you qualified for state last year, didn't you?
Mhm.
Got regional. What'd you get in state last year?
I got 5th place.
As a freshman.
Yeah.
All right, this year you're in 5A.
Yes.
And what did you tell me about your performance over the last 4 to 6 weeks?
The first meet that I went to, I ended with 9.6, and then after that it just kind of like went downhill. Well, it just started downhill, and then I progressively got better. The next meet I got 8 foot, then the next I got 8.6, then the next I got 9, then the next one I got 9 foot again, and then the next one I got 9.6, and then this one I got 10 foot.
10 foot. Now you got that last week. Would you say you've had a good year?
I'd say I've had a character building year.
You've been trained.
Yeah.
What do you mean character building?
It's been like tough because I didn't perform in the way I thought I would, because I kind of wanted to go up. Like last year I ended with 9.6, and I kind of wanted to go up and at least like 1.5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been like slower than I thought and aggravating, but I think it's coming together now.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Right in time for district next week. Well, okay, I appreciate that. That's real, right? We call that, maybe in some sports we call that a slump.
Yeah.
What do you call that in pole vaulting? Same thing?
Yeah.
Slump? Okay. Well, it sounds like with your performance and your achievements last week, what did you say it was?
10 foot.
Yeah, you was going 10.6, guy gave you 10.3.
Yeah, because on my 10.6 jumps, the first one I kind of scratched, and then the second jump on my 10.6 was I got over it, but my pole hit it when I was coming down, and then the last jump I got over it and everything, and my hand accidentally just like pushed the pole off. So that was kind of aggravating, but I was glad that I got 10 at least.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
it's PR.
Right. So what changed?
I never had. We got me on a new pole. It was a purple pole. It was 130, 12 foot. But I had another purple pole that was a 110, 12 foot, and they both felt the same. Like neither of them were very stiff, and the 130 felt like my 110. And so I was using that one at the meet, and it was helping me. And I got over 9.7 with that purple pole, but I was blowing through it pretty badly. So they were like, you should just try this other pole. It was a 130, 12 as well. And I was kind of nervous at first because I had never jumped on it before, and I felt it, and it was way stiffer than my other one. But I was already like pumped up from the vaults before, and I had just gotten a PR because I got 9.7, and so I was like excited, and I was focused. There weren't many people, and I was focused, and I was really determined to just get 10 foot, and I just got on that green pole, the 130, 12, and I jumped, and I got over 10 foot on the first try. So
good job. Do your 3D task analysis for me. What were you thinking during that time?
Well, I had been praying all week. I do that every week. I pray about it because it's been difficult, and I'm just ready to get like big numbers. And I prayed before I went on my 10 foot, and I was thinking about like my goals that I had for this year, and how I really wanted 10 foot, and I was thinking that, like, because I have this thing where if I look at the bar and it looks really high, then I just look at like 2 tabs above it. Like if it's at 10, I'll look at the 12 mark, and it just looks really tiny if you look at things above it. And so I'll just look at the 12 mark, and I'll just go and do my dominoes, my task analysis, and then I don't know, I guess that's what I did.
Mm-hmm. Can you break down some of your tasks? You're talking about your physical, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you talked a little bit about your chatter and your mental pictures, and you said you're praying a little bit, but you didn't give us really specific pictures. But you just said you do your task analysis. What's that?
That is like the dominoes that lead up to the point where you jump. Like, if I were to break mine down, I'd say, I grab my pole, I go get on my mark, which is 47.3, and I breathe in, breathe out, step back with my right foot, jump, run eight steps to the mat. I flip my pole up, stick it in, straight arm, pull back with this arm, drive my right leg and keep my left leg back, then use my left leg to swing up, then I keep swinging, and then I use my arms to get vertical. I row, which is where I use my arms to I use my arms to use the pole to help me get like vertical, like a handstand on the pole. Then I go up, over, and turn, and then come down.
Well done. Well done. Talk to me about emotions. Important?
Yeah.
Why?
Because if your emotions aren't good, then how can you expect a good performance? Because, like, say that my emotions were like I was in a really bad mood and I didn't want to be there, and I was sad or I was angry.
Competitors?
Yeah, and
Yeah, what?
Like I was angry at the competitors or angry at something that happened earlier or just something like that. And say I had those emotions, like even if my physical and mental were okay, if my emotions aren't right, then I'm not going to get what I want to get.
Excellent. What do we call that? You remember? When the mental is in line with the emotional, and the emotional is in line with the physical, when we get an alignment between the three, they call that optimal. In other words, the words in the mental pictures are going with just on the task. We call that focus. We have the emotional states that we're confident, peace, joy, happy, calm.
Yeah.
And then when it comes time for the body, you get that alignment. 12 foot. 12 foot?
12 foot.
12 foot or 10 foot?
12 foot.
12 foot, amen. I think your mama's trying to call us here. Please call me. Good job, baby. Call your mama.
We done?
Yeah.